Hey gamers, power users, and productivity seekers. Ever found yourself stuck between a rock and a hard place? You need a laptop that can crush AAA titles at high settings, handle heavy multitasking without breaking a sweat, and still look sleek enough to take to a coffee shop without raising eyebrows. But the market's flooded with overpriced machines that either look like spaceships or perform like they're running on dial-up. So, what if I told you there's a laptop that delivers desktop-level gaming performance in a mainstream package, without the sticker shock? Today, we're putting the HP Victus 15 gaming laptop under the microscope. This isn't just another budget gaming rig. It's a well-rounded powerhouse with AMD's Ryzen 5 7535HS, Radeon RX 6550M graphics, and a 144Hz IPS display that punches above its weight. And at this price, it might just be the best-kept secret in gaming laptops right now. Let's talk about the pain points first. Most gaming laptops either sacrifice performance for portability or vice versa. You've got ultrabooks that can't run without thermal throttling. And then there are the brick-like beasts that weigh more than a small dog. The Victus 15 aims to bridge that gap, but does it actually work? And what about battery life? Can you really game on it unplugged? Or is it doomed to be chained to an outlet? These are the questions we're answering today. Unboxing the Victus 15, the first thing that hits you is the balance between gaming aesthetics and professional polish. HP's design language here is clean, with a subtle angular chassis that screams gamer without looking like a neon billboard. The lid features that iconic Victus logo, but it's understated. No flashy RGB here, just a matte black finish that resists fingerprints. The build quality feels solid for the price, with a sturdy plastic and metal hybrid construction that doesn't flex under pressure. At 5.07 pounds and 1.99 inches thick, it's not feather-light, but it's far from the tank-like monstrosities we've seen in the past. Portability? Check. Durability? Absolutely. Now let's talk about the star of the show, the display. A 15.6-inch FHD IPS panel with a 144Hz refresh rate and AMD FreeSync Premium support is no small feat at this price point. Colors pop with vibrant reds and deep blacks, and the 1920 by 1080 resolution is sharp enough for competitive gaming. The anti-glare coating is a godsend if you're gaming in bright rooms, and the 144Hz refresh rate makes fast-paced titles like or feel buttery smooth. FreeSync Premium eliminates screen tearing without needing G-Sync, which is a huge plus for AMD fans. The only real compromise here is the brightness. At around 250 nits, it's not the brightest display out there, but it's more than adequate for indoor use. Under the hood, the AMD Ryzen 5 7535HS is a beast. This 6-core, 12-thread processor with a base clock of 3.3 GHz and a boost up to 4.5 GHz handles everything from gaming to video editing with ease. Paired with 16 GB of DDR5 RAM, multitasking is a breeze. Streaming, gaming, and running Discord in the background? No problem. The 1TB NVMe SSD ensures lightning-fast load times, and the system boots up in under 10 seconds. Now, the graphics card, AMD Radeon RX 6550M, is where things get interesting. With 4 GB of GDDR6 memory and performance that rivals an RTX 3050, this GPU can run modern titles at medium to high settings at 1080p. We're talking at 60 FPS, at 100 plus FPS, and even at playable frame rates with some tweaks. It's not a 4090 tier car, but for the price, it's a steal. Connectivity is where the Victus 15 shines. You've got a USB-C port with DisplayPort and power delivery, 2 USB-A ports, an HDMI 2.1 out for 4K 60 gaming, an RJ45 Ethernet port for low-latency online play, and a multi-format SD card reader. The inclusion of HDMI 2.1 is a standout feature. Most budget gaming laptops skimp on this, forcing you to buy adapters. Wi-Fi 6 ensures fast, stable wireless connections, and the DTS X Ultra Audio delivers surprisingly rich sound for a gaming laptop. The backlit keyboard is a nice touch, with decent key travel and customizable RGB lighting, though the lighting is more functional than flashy. Now, let's talk about real-world performance. With ray tracing off and medium settings, we average around 50 to 55 FPS at 1080p. Turn on ray tracing, and it drops to about 30 FPS, which is playable but not ideal. We hit a consistent 144 FPS on competitive settings and ran at 120 plus FPS with ease. The thermal performance is solid. HP's cooling system keeps the CPU and GPU under control during extended gaming sessions, though expect some fan noise under heavy loads. Battery life? Realistically, you're looking at 4 to 5 hours of light use, like web browsing or office work. Gaming? Don't expect more than 2 hours unplugged. Fast charging is a lifesaver here, juicing up the battery to 50% in about 30 minutes. Let's weigh the pros and cons honestly. On the plus side, the Victus 15 delivers exceptional value for the price. The AMD Ryzen 5 7535HS and Radeon RX 6550M combo is a powerhouse for the segment, and the 144Hz display with FreeSync Premium is a rare find at this price. The build quality is solid, the keyboard is comfortable, and the port selection is excellent. On the downside, the display could be brighter, battery life is mediocre, and the laptop runs a bit hot under load. The lack of Thunderbolt support is a minor disappointment, and the webcam is just fine. No 4K, no OLED, just a solid, no-frills gaming experience. How does it stack up against the competition? Let's compare it to the Lenovo Legion 5, a popular alternative. The Legion 5 has a slightly better cooling system and a 165Hz display, but it's often priced higher and lacks the Victus 15's HDMI 2. One port. The Acer Nitro 5 is another contender, but its display is inferior and the build quality isn't as refined. The Victus 15 holds its own, especially when you factor in the AMD GPU's performance and the inclusion of FreeSync Premium. So who's this laptop for? If you're a gamer on a budget who wants a machine that can handle modern titles without breaking the bank, the Victus 15 is a fantastic choice. It's also great for content creators who need a powerful laptop for video editing or 3D rendering. Students, professionals, and casual users will appreciate its versatility and portability. But if you're a hardcore gamer chasing 4K or ray tracing performance, you might want to look elsewhere or save up for a higher-end model. Final verdict? The HP Victus 15 gaming laptop is a standout in the budget gaming segment. It delivers desktop-level performance in a sleek, portable package with a display and feature set that punches well above its weight. Yes, there are compromises, battery life and thermals aren't perfect, but for the price, it's hard to find a better deal. If you're in the market for a gaming laptop that won't empty your wallet or make you sacrifice performance, the Victus 15 is a no-brainer. Go ahead, pull the trigger. Your wallet and your gaming sessions will thank you.